Okay, I think we are live, hopefully. Hopefully we're live. We seem to be live, perfect. And hopefully you guys can actually hear the background music. I stuck some in there, but I don't know how loud it is. So if you are in the stream, please let me know. I'm also just gonna shut the... All right. Okay. So hopefully we get a couple of people in here. We are gonna announce it. I think I've set it up right. Hopefully I have. Stream settings should be public. Nice. Okay, perfect. Let's announce this to the Discord. And in fact, let's grab... Yo! How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so I'm just gonna share the stream. We've got some live hits coming in from Harjeev, who is the former rank... Oh! Let's just copy that link. Hopefully this works. Yo, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see a few people jumping in so quickly. I'm just gonna quickly everyone tag our Discord server. Just waiting on Harjeev setting up his last couple of armies. But we should hopefully be good. Perfect, so let's publish that. And nice. How's Barracks Rise doing? I'm not doing ranked personally, no. The ranked hits you guys are gonna see. Oh, okay, so I need to get this chat properly set up here. So let me just open stream elements and let's try and fix that chat, because you can't set up the chat without being live, and obviously I'm not live. So I'm not doing my own live hits because I forgot to sign up for ranked. That's why I'm not doing them, and I swear I didn't do that on purpose. It was genuinely an accident. I meant to sign up. I just forgot. So that's why Harjeev's going to be doing his hits. Let's just move that slightly. Okay, so let's see. So we need chat, text settings. We need to increase that to like that, maybe, I think. And then do we want it like that? Yeah, probably that looks better, I think. Let's do that, and then hopefully that looks a bit better. Yeah, so I forgot to sign up. That's the reason. So how old are these accounts? What, this one? This is... Oh, this is an old account. This was my Captain Cannon account. I plan to make this an engineer account. But yeah, I then didn't, and it basically just became a super rushed account because I just kept upgrading it to be a donation account. But yeah, then it's just gonna now be my Town Hall 15 account. So here we are, I guess. I also love this scenery. I think it suits Town Hall 15 like insanely good. But yeah, this is a pretty old account. I mean, there's a 2015. Do I have any older than 2015? Don't know. I can't remember when I made this account, but it was a long time ago. I don't think Harjeev does Town Hall 7. He maybe does, but for this stream we're doing Town Hall 8, 9, 10 and 11. Exactly the same as I did last week is what we're going to be doing. So yeah. Town Hall 7 is hell. Town Hall 7 is hell. Town Hall 7 is absolutely awful. Also, can you guys let me know if you can hear the music in the background? There should be music in the background, so please let me know if you can hear that. But yeah. Yo, Pratham, welcome in. Can we play together? I'm also trying to push at 13 or 7. If you want to join Barracks Rise, feel free to do so. Our Barracks Rise attacks will start as soon as Harjeev is ready. We're just waiting on him getting all his armies sorted. And then hopefully he can jump in. We're just waiting. He says, just a sec. He's a little bit nervous. You're not hearing any music. Okay. Let me do this. Can you guys tell me if... Oh, that's going loud. Sorry. My bad. That would have been super loud there for a second. Hopefully you can hear it now. That would have been like eardrum breaking there for a second, so I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully you guys can hear this now though. I meant to put like the audio on -40, but instead I put it on +4. So it would have just, yeah, my bad for those of you who are headphones. You can hear that now. Perfect. Might join Barracks Rise with my tunnel. Hell yeah. We just spun our first ever Barracks Rise war, which is super fun. We're gonna jump over here for a second. Here's the kind of janky overlay we're going to be using. Hopefully, he's got a different setup, so hopefully his works. I kind of don't want the chat on this setup because it's going to be right over the... I need to fix that. Right, stream. I need to figure out which one this is. Harjeev probably is a bit sleepy. He's an absolute legend for agreeing to do this. Genuine legend for agreeing to do this. We do have someone else lined up. I'm not going to let you guys know who they are just yet, but we do have someone else lined up that's going to be doing it soon. Why is this... Hello? Why is chat still showing there? It should not be showing. Let me just delete that, save. Hello? What? Why is that still showing? Oh, I don't know. I cannot figure this out. Let's try this. Can we refresh? There we go. Oh, but I've just deleted the chat from the other one? You're joking. Please tell me I've not deleted the chat. No, I've not deleted the chat. Ah, can someone talk in chat just so I can see if this is working? Okay. Okay, bit janky, but hopefully we'll get there. Is this working? Oh, I've just deleted the chat, haven't I? God damn it. Oh no. Oh, I just don't get this. Right, let's see. 1920 by 1080. Try. Yes, there we go. Boom. Nice. We got it. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Right, let's go. Let's jump in. We'll do this. Hopefully we'll be able to get this sorted. Gonna... How do I pop this out again? Pop out. Beautiful. Okay. Harjeev, let's hope this is working. Yo, let's go. Okay, hopefully we got this set up good. Oh. Wait, I think we can hear... Can we hear Harjeev? I don't know if you guys can hear Harjeev, but I can hear Harjeev. Can you guys hear Harjeev? I don't know. Yo, Nitten, how's it going? Wait, you don't think so? Okay. I can hear Harjeev, but I can't figure out... You can't hear him. Very quiet, yeah. I can't see chat anymore either. That's fine. I meant to remove the chat. Okay, we're now... Harjeev's controlling this stream, so if he puts on any inappropriate content and I get banned, then it's completely on Harjeev. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear me, Harjeev, like if you're watching the stream, but you can do your attacks whenever. Alright. We'll also get to see all his DMs. There we go. But yeah, this is fun. Who is this? So this is Harjeev. So he was the former #1 Town Hall 11 player. I made a video on my channel previously featuring him. He is a very, very good attacker. I'm just going to turn this down slightly. Alright, here we go. So this is his Town Hall 8. He is in Barbarian 6. I would say at the moment the kind of like the easiest... Barb 6 is achievable. Pushing up to Archer 7 is now kind of like... I think Archer 7 is going to become like the norm for most of the pushing. And then Archer 8 is going to kind of be like the tough one to get to. I just realised I've got this right over the damage. I maybe need to switch this up a little bit for the next stream, but it's fine. We'll roll with this for just now. So Harjeev's coming in here with, of course, a Queen charge, coming in with his thrower as well. If you guys didn't know, Harjeev was actually our Town Hall 8 king. We ran the Town Hall 8 challenge series and he won it. He won the whole thing. So he's a really strong player at Town Hall 8. He even beat some really awesome other players that are in Barracks and stuff like that. At Town Hall 16, which army do you prefer? I would just use throwers. I think throwers are probably still one of the strongest down at Town Hall 16. There's lots of other variations you can use, but I think personally, I think that's probably the strongest. But yeah, for sure, Mega. Yeah, I was just mentioning that as you said. Oh, I think, yep, I was about to say he's gonna lose his thrower there, which is really rough. He needs to funnel probably more on that top section. It was probably a smart totem there, just trying to protect up his healers. Man, those headhunters from that last stream, yeah, they were rough. Okay, looks like his queen, he's gonna auto pop his queen ability there, which is tough, but hopefully there's not gonna be enough DPS through in the core that's gonna cause us too many issues. So he is going to be able to get that Eagle Artillery down, which is nice. We still have 1 minute 20 left on the clock. We're at 37% at the moment. Queen, we have no spell support left. So if Queen goes down, we are absolutely done. Healers are hopefully going to keep that Queen up though. We're sniping off a few percent points on the outside. Of course, looking for that second star to pick up here. He was super unlucky losing his thrower. Basically, he's just sacrificed quite a chunk of his army there on the thrower. But we are going to be able to get that Town Hall down. Looks like we've not got too much DPS coming down on the Queen. Should be able to hopefully snipe off a couple of these outer buildings. That Expo is in a pretty unfortunate place though. They are going to go down. But the second star is picked up there, and now it's just a case of how much more percent can we pick up. Queen goes down in the core, and it looks like this one is going to be a 59% 2-star coming in for Harjeev. If he kept that thrower up, he potentially could have done slightly better, but not bad there coming in from Harjeev. He's able to clutch up a little bit there. This week I 2-starred at Town Hall 10 with Headhunter CC. Damn, yeah, nice. Harjeev, if you can hear me, could you move the mouse on your MacBook up slightly? Just because it's sitting up at the top of the screen there. Okay, so this base is a gimme. I want to say, I feel like this should be a 3-star, hopefully. There is, of course, CC to deal with. He's going to throw her straight for the Eagle Artillery, which is a smart call. Queen typically, yep, has to come in straight after. Another E-Drag CC. Now, I was going to say, at Town Hall 8, you just need to poison the E-Drag. As long as you deal with the balloon first, you shouldn't need to rage up your queen. We also do have the double lightning spell combination coming in. Yep, E-Drag goes down, no problem at all. Needs to consider wall breaking his queen in. There we go, wall breaker's going to come in. Probably needs to wall break his thrower in as well over towards that right hand side of the base. Looking at this point just to pick off maybe a couple of extra buildings for percent. We have wall broken in there, which is beautiful. So thrower hopefully should walk down to this bottom section and queen should be able to continue just working at that top section. He does have a giant, which I would assume is to test for any spring traps coming in for the thrower, which is always a good shout, though I actually use kind of cocoa wall breakers as it were. But yeah, action figure I would say, money glitch action figure first, spiky ball second. Both are strong though. At Town Hall 9, I use both of them. In fact, at Town Hall 10, I use both. Need to be careful here. We've got that single target Inferno locked onto our queen. We're gonna need to lightning. There it comes right there. Beautiful timing on that lightning spell. Waiting till the very last possible second. We are gonna have to lightning again, and we need this queen. Oh, that's super unlucky. We're gonna need this queen ability to go off there. Thrower is going to lock onto that single target Inferno, and is it going to be able to take it down? It does. Beautiful. We take it down before it snipes off our thrower. Need to use the totem. There it comes right there, and we need to be really careful now because that single target Inferno is going to be targeted by the queen. That's beautiful there. So I think we're all set up here to bring in a 3-star. The only battle is going to be time, but hopefully we're going to have that giant clutching up right here. We do have the ×4 available, but honestly I would hold off on popping that right now. I think he should be able to drop an archer over towards that bottom right hand side to snipe off the army camp. We find a Tesla at the top, which we have not dealt with, and I think we could potentially be looking at a 99. We have 40 seconds left on the clock. We only have 2 archers, which we know are not going to be enough. If he can time these archers right, he potentially could use them to tank the Tesla. Wow, that's a clutch play. Is he going to get it? He is going to get it. That's a massive 3-star. GG's. And that was an insane use of the archers there to tank that Tesla so the wizard could snipe it down. Honestly, really strong work coming in from Harjeev there to pick up that 3-star. Should, as long as he kind of keeps up the 2 stars, hopefully should give him a good chance to promote up to that Archer 7 rank, which of course is a little bit tricky. Alright, so he's jumping into this next one. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's tough. Okay, so we are seeing a... Is it a fully maxed out Town Hall 10 with just a really janky layout? Yeah, so it's a really bizarre layout here, and sometimes these layouts can actually really throw you off because you're having to deal with just so much. I just realised I don't even really need my headphones on because it's not like I can even... I'm not even listening to Harjeev, so... Alright, so he's going to be coming in straight into the enemy king from that right hand side thrower. Oh... That healer, wow, really did not play ball at all there. We are going to try and save it, but that healer is going to go down. Super unlucky there. It looks like it maybe got pulled away by those sneaky goblins, which is pretty unlucky. Wall breaks that thrower in, though it looks like it might potentially just walk anyway. But he's going to be bringing that thrower in from the bottom of this base. He... needs to be careful here because we've already lost a healer. We've already lost a healer on the thrower, which means he's going to be really susceptible here to a lot of damage, especially when he comes up to that enemy queen. So if he wants to keep that alive, you're going to need to rage. Queen does not go the way we need her to. Thrower is locked onto, does manage to take down that enemy queen because we raged it up. Our queen is still alive and we do still have the 2 lightning spells, but this one is looking a little bit ominous here because our queen is currently walking away from that town hall. We need her to turn. We need that thrower to come in clutch. That thrower clutching up there, taking down some of those buildings. Queen hopefully should redirect, go in towards that town hall, looking to pick off some percentage. There's those builder huts on the corner. There's one at the top as well. He may have potentially missed. That's another 3%. Queen needs to be raged. He's going to lose his queen. He was too late on the rage. too late on the rage. That's super unlucky there. He would have still had the poison to deal with the CC. The thrower is probably going to redirect onto the Clan Castle troops, or does it get the multi down first? It does. Okay, we're using the poison, but I think that P.E.K.K.A will probably one-shot our thrower. He's going to use a lightning to reset it once, but I think it's still going to take down his thrower. Yep, down it goes. We just get the 50%, so that second star is achieved. Going to just chuck in the rest of our troops, try and push that percentage up a little bit. Got super unlucky there, lost his queen ability quite early on, then obviously basically just swagged that rage spell through the end. But the 2 stars are what we're looking for here. Anything over and above is just a few extra trophies, but the 2-star minimum is definitely what we need, and so far he is sitting pretty good. He's got that 1 3-star on the board, 2 2-stars, and okay, it's multi-target Infernos, so it's not the end of the world. If it was single target Infernos, this could be pretty nasty, but we're looking okay just now. Hopefully here for Harjeev we can... That rage, yeah, it was tough. I was kind of calling it need to rage, and we were just that split second too late. If he had popped it slightly earlier, I think that queen would have stayed up. Maybe he could have pushed up to the 65% mark, I think. But here we go. So thrower going to be coming in first for Harjeev, coming through from that bottom part of the base. He's taking his time on the healers. Don't make the same mistake as that previous one. P.E.K.K.A is P.E.K.K.A is brutal, especially if you're coming in with a queen charge. I mean, a high level P.E.K.K.A can one-shot a queen pretty easily, so it can be pretty diabolical, as you say. We're going to be forced into a rage spell here, which is very unlucky. The double witch CC again is pretty toxic. It's not fun. Mono arrow can evaporate the P.E.K.K.A. It can, but even if the P.E.K.K.A gets off one shot, it can be massively detrimental to the attack. Bit of a mini funnel coming over there on that right hand side of the base. We've got the giant coming on through, the wizards coming in just to help tank. It's a beautiful funnel he has set up right now. The queen is going to go to that gold storage next, because I think the wall breakers are not going to be able to pass through to the core. So this is one of these that it looks at the moment pretty promising, but I think we're going to struggle with the funnel because our queen is not going to go towards that town hall. She's going to just go off towards that right hand side of the base. So he does have a dragon in there, so he's potentially going to have to use his dragon, I would say, on the gold collector over on that right hand side to potentially redirect his queen into the core. Now remember, we do have a rage spell and we do still have 6 wall breakers left up, so hopefully... Oh, he's just used a lot of wall breakers for... Wow, okay, he's going to pop his queen ability as well. Okay, so he's going to dragon and double loon up on that top section. Again, looking for percent. The queen is going the wrong way. This is what I said. He needed, I think, to use his dragon on the right-hand side of the base slightly earlier, so his queen could have redirected towards the multi-target Inferno. His healers go down, so this is pretty much GG. I think his last chance is maybe that the thrower reaches the town hall, but I think he may have potentially needed the yeah, that's gonna go down, the rage spell for his thrower to speed it up to potentially reach that town hall. I don't know if the thrower would have reached it, but yeah, sadly I think this one is going to be a 1-star. Multi-target Inferno deals with the healer. Thrower goes down, and that is a 79% 1-star, unfortunately, coming in from Harjeev. That kind of cancels out the... that kind of cancels out the 3-star, but we're still, I would say, in a pretty comfortable position. 1-star is not enough to kind of end this. And we find a pretty nice base. This should hopefully be a 3-star. We've got the double multi-target Inferno at the bottom, all that free percentage up on the top. So what I would suggest doing here is he needs to be careful when he drops down his queen, because we don't want those healers to be sniped off by the multi-target Infernos. So the healers need to be far enough away from them that they're not going to cause too many issues. Apologies for the internet connection. It looks like we're maybe struggling a little bit, but hopefully that will pick back up. Okay, so his thrower is going to come over from that right hand side of the base, which I think is a good play. Healer is going to be coming in right there, and our queen is going to come in now. So there's the queen. We're holding off just a little second. We dropped the giant first, which was a really good self-criticism, which was a really good shout, letting the expo lock onto the giant first. Just, yeah, smart play coming in from Harjeev there. A couple of archers, sprinkle them on the top section, just start dealing with them. Now, we need to think about the funnel here because regardless of how the base looks, we do still need to reach that town hall to achieve the 2-star minimum. We've got the thrower working over there hard on that right-hand side of the base, which is nice. Hopefully she'll be able to deal with the minion prince pretty quickly. The minion prince actually has surprisingly low HP down at these kind of low town hall levels. So the thrower should be able to 2-shot that. Getting ready with that rage spell. We may not need it. Do we need it? I'm not 100% sure. We're holding off just now. We have gone out of range of that cannon, so holding off as long as we possibly can. But we're probably going to need to drop it now, I would say, or we're still going to hold on to it. We do need to be careful though with that funnel because we do not want our queen to walk. We want her to get that wall break open into that first. How unlucky is that? Honestly, could not have had something worse happen. Drops down the double wizard on either side straight into 2 giant bombs. Wow, that's tough. That's tough. But the thrower is still going strong over on that right hand side. We do need to be super careful here because we have not yet broken our queen in. Oh man, those wall breakers are going to go towards the cannon compartment. Queen's then going to take down the Tesla. We need her to break open the wall now. She is. She's going to lock onto the wall, so we can just drop in 1, maybe 2 wall breakers to help her. Rage Bell going to be coming in. Time is an issue. Time is a massive, massive factor here. We only have 1 minute left on the clock. We are at the 70%, but we have all of these storages to deal with in the core. Those storages have mega high hit points, and they do take a little while to get through, but we do still have 2 lightning spells as well as the rage spell as well. Honestly, at this point, I was going to say I would pop that queen ability, get the giant out there, and I would rage up the giant. A raged giant should be able to one-shot the rest of these defenses super quick. It's going to be that Tesla right above me, right there. That is the Tesla that's going to cause the issues. I think the giant is going to go down, but it is going to be time unless... Oh, it's a 99. It is that Tesla. Oh... That's so tough. It's a 99 for Harjeev. That 1 Tesla. That's brutal. Tough. So this is his 6th and final attack. I think he's done enough to promote. Honestly, I would say he's probably done enough to promote. We have an interesting base. So we've got the Eagle Artillery right in the core there, which, as we all know, the higher up the Town Hall as you progress, the weaker the Eagle Artillery comes, but at Town Hall 11 it is the signature defense and it can do quite a lot of damage. But Harjeev going to be coming in here. His main goal here is just to get that 2-star. I think here he should be able to push the percentage very high. I'm not sure if the 3-star is achievable, but certainly he hopefully should be able to do enough to promote. Need to try and keep everything alive. The thrower, the queen... here comes the CC, so get ready with that poison. Down comes the poison. Again, we shouldn't need a rage as long as the queen takes out the loon first, which she doesn't do, but she is going to be able to get through them quick enough. Thrower looking good on that bottom section of the base, just starting to get a bit of a funnel coming in with a couple of these extra troops. Wall breakers hitting right into a giant bomb is never ideal, but it is fine. We do need to be successful with this next wall break. I would potentially wizard funnel on that gold collector just above the queen, just to get it out the way. We want our queen to walk down. Yeah, so this is the issue now. She's going to walk up, though hopefully here our thrower will go to the left, deal with that town hall. Harjeev must be going through the 5 stages of grief. Probably. Yeah, he's been through it here. He's had the highs of the 3-star, the lows of the 1-star, and then the brutal 99%. Queen taking quite a significant amount of damage. That is a really nice dragon at that top section of the base. So far, I was about to say we've not activated that Eagle Artillery, but there it's finally activated when we drop down a couple more of those troops. Multi-target Inferno shouldn't cause us too many issues, but what will cause us issues is if we lose all of our healers. Totem spell does have to come in to protect them up a little bit, but it's just going to be a little too late. Our thrower is still going strong on that bottom section of the base, but we've got to be super careful here because we've only got 1 healer left. It's about to go down, and down it goes. So we're going to have to use that giant as a bit of protection here, and basically it all lies on the shoulders of that thrower. Okay, we've got the wizards coming in. They're going to deal with that archer tower over there. Beautiful use of that rage spell. What we really, really don't want now is a is not a jump spell, is a spring trap to spring away that thrower. He is hitting everything except that town hall. I think this is either going to be a 3-star or a 1-star, 99%. Where this thrower goes next will determine the attack. It goes to the town hall, as does the queen. Can we 3-star this? Can we 3-star this? Let's go! Oh, he gets it. He gets it. The 3-star. He gets that 3-star, and I think with that, it should be enough to promote up to Archer 8. Hopefully he will show us his... By the way, I can't hear you. Oh. Do you... Hang on. Can you hear me now, Harjeev? Okay, perfect. Do you want me to have my mic on and spot you? Because obviously, like, I mean, I can spot you if you want, but I'm probably talking a lot of rubbish here, so you're maybe better without me. Okay. Okay, no worries. Is your Town Hall 8 going to get promoted, do you think? That 1-star was brutal. But, yeah, I think you've done enough there. I mean, I think you, yeah. What is it, 50 people promote? Yeah, I think you should promote there, yeah. Alright, GG's. Let's see these Town Hall 9 hits. I'm just going to mute myself again. You can do the same if you want. We'll jump in and take a look at your Town Hall 9. Alright. Here we go. So he's going to be coming in with his Town Hall 9 hits now. He is Archer 9, so the exact same as me. I too am Archer 9. You find some pretty tough bases. All leagues until Wizard 10 are top 50. Really? I didn't know that. By the way, welcome into the stream. If you guys are new, feel free to leave a like on the stream. Subscribe to us here at the Barracks as well. Looks like we've got quite a lot of people just lurking in the stream, so welcome in everyone. Good to see a few familiar faces as well as a few new people. If you saw my previous stream, I was doing all my live hits myself. This time I am watching Harjeev, who is a Barracks player. He is one of the leaders over in Barracks 11. He's kind of jumping in and out a lot of our other clans as well. But yeah, Harjeev, previously the top Town Hall 11 player, going to be coming in now with his... hang on, let me just ask him. Harjeev, can you move your cursor just off the screen? Thank you. There we go. All right. Hopefully we should see another beautiful promotion coming in. Iris, how's it going? Okay. Whenever you're ready, Harjeev, let's see them. Let's see them. So I would assume he's probably going to be coming in with a similar strategy here. We'll see the thrower coming in combination with the queen charge, but we'll just wait and see. Whenever you're ready, you can go for these attacks, by the way. I've taken my headphones off so I can't hear you if you're talking to me. Alright, here we go. Oh, he's put his cursor on in the middle of the stream again. I'll wait until after this hit and then I'll ask him to move it. Okay, so Town Hall 9 coming in here. I would assume, have thrower. Kind of funny that this is Harjeev playing, because if the one playing is Pango, well, funnily enough, me and Pango have been trying to organise to do a live stream where basically he's doing what Harjeev has been doing here. We did plan on organising it for tomorrow night, but unfortunately it fell through. So I reached out to Harjeev and he was like, yeah, let's do it, even though it's literally the middle of the night for him. He's, yeah, here we go. Let's see. So Town Hall 9 is significantly easier than Town Hall 8. I mean, for one, you've got the king, so you've got that additional hero. You're not going to bring your minion prince. Okay, we are really struggling here. Hopefully his internet holds up a little bit better. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so Queen Charge is going to be coming in from that left-hand side of the base. We do need to be super careful here with that funnel. We have to clear out that left-hand side of the base. We want to push that queen down. Beautiful wall breaks there. Can we open that compartment before the queen walks? Nice. Hopefully that should be open enough that the queen goes into the base. Our thrower is still looking good at that bottom section of the base. Yeah, for sure. I mean, baby dragons make a massive difference. Even if they take out like 1 or 2 buildings each, for funneling, it makes such a world of difference. Just having the ability to smash through that funnel. We're forced into our queen ability there. Our poison goes down, but I don't think that poison is hitting... I don't think it's hitting the furnace, which is absolutely brutal. This could cost us here. I don't know where our queen is going to path to, but we need her to walk away from these single target infernos because we've dropped that jump spell down, but she is going to get sniped. We're too late with the freeze spell. The thrower's not going to be able to get that Town Hall. We are kicking off this Town Hall 9 hits with a 1-star, and that's absolutely brutal. Personally, I hate charging into single target inferno, so I would have opted to go for the part of the base with 1 single target inferno with my queen rather than the double single target inferno. But missing the furnace with the poison, I think probably costed him this attack because it just kept spitting out more fire mites. They were luring over the giant. The queen was also getting lured over. She wasn't able to lock onto that Town Hall, and this one looks like we're sitting on 65% 2-star at the moment. I don't think there's much chance of his thrower being able to snipe this Town Hall. It's probably, yeah, going to go for the Archer Tower and then just move up, yeah, and get sniped off by that single. So it's a 69% 1-star for that very first Town Hall 9 hit, and that's a tough old start for Harjeev. But let's hype him up. Let's hype him up. Come on, let's go Harjeev. Let's bring in the hits. Oh, I forgot to tell him to move that mouse, the cursor. I will. I guess we're just going to have a cursor sitting in the middle of our... Okay, so we do actually have a hole in this base. I don't think you'll probably take advantage of it. It's really tough to take advantage of holes in bases when you're coming in queen charges because they're probably trapped. So is that hitting the healer or is that hitting the... So he's dropped his CC, and that's happened to me quite a few times. The healer actually deploys before the thrower, so it ends up getting locked onto by like Archer Towers or something like that, which is tough. But here we go. Okay, so we have the funnel already getting started over on that left-hand side of the base. Couple of minions, couple of archers. Queen gonna get wall broken in from this... does she? She does. Okay, we get an open wall compartment there. Thrower hopefully should be able to create enough of a funnel over on that right-hand side of the base that we can push our queen in. These are really tough bases to hit because you have to get like the double wall break to get through into the core, and let's be honest, wall breakers, they do not play ball. So we're going to create the funnel with our king coming through in that left hand side of the base. Furnace again, which we need to poison. Good. He poisons the furnace this time, which is good. We do have the ice golem coming out. That honestly should not be too much of a problem. I would personally use a baby dragon just to push that thrower up as quickly as we can. Single target inferno and queen. Ooh, he goes to auto ability. That was pretty tough. He's freezing up there, and we're going to jump and rage back to back. That jump spell is going to allow our giant through into the core. Popping the king ability there, getting beautiful value there. And now we need to be super careful here because we are going to have to deal with the enemy king and the single target inferno at the same time. We have a totem and we have a freeze spell left up, which you guys can't see because I stupidly put my face cam right over the overlay here. But here we go. Totem spell needs to last slightly longer. It's going to go down right there. We're going to have to use this free spell on that single target inferno. Drops it down right there. It would have been tight, but there's no point in risking it. Baby dragon, we still have 4 of them left up. Is there a chance we 3-star this? We've got the thrower still going strong around that right hand side of the base. We're going to be able to get through that enemy king, and it all comes down to can we get the value here from our baby dragons, which we need. Queen's going to get stalled up on a wall. We have wall broken our thrower in, which we didn't really need to do, but hopefully it might speed things along. We find all those skeleton traps in the core, which is really going to stall up our queen here. But I think Harjeev has done enough to 3-star a Town Hall 11, and that is beautiful. We go from a really tough 1-star against that Town Hall 12 straight into a 3-star against an 11. So it's not over. We're still looking good. Do you think I'm able to promote from Valk 15 if I'm 12th position at the moment? Hades, I would say probably. I don't know if it was late sign up or early sign up, but I would say yeah, if you're 12th at the moment, you've probably got a pretty good chance. Okay, we're coming in against, my name is Jeff, and it's another Town Hall 12, but we do have 2 multi-target Infernos and the 1 single target Inferno. Queen charge going to be coming through from that top section of the base. Thrower coming in first. And it looks like perfect. I thought the healers got locked onto again, but we're okay. Needs to be careful here, because I learned this the hard way. If you deploy your other healers too close to the thrower, it can walk to them. But so far, so good. We are looking good. Should I go to Town Hall 9 with my newest ult to make the most out of Spiky Ball next month? I would say so. Spiky Ball is arguably one of the best pieces of equipment for King at these lower town halls. It just gets insane value if you can get it into a part where it's going to hit defenses. But so far we're looking good. I was about to say needs to think about funneling. Does get that baby dragon in. He's going to see if he can snipe off. Yep, looks like he's going to snipe off a couple of buildings just on the outside of the base. We don't need a rage spell. Nice, he holds off on that rage spell. We do need to be careful with that funnel because we need that queen to walk into the eagle artillery compartment rather than out. I'm actually hoping this super dragon will redirect this queen. We have to rage because if you didn't know, super dragons are absolutely lethal coming through at Town Hall 12. We need to wall break. No, he's going to jump. So I'm really surprised that he held on to those wall breaks, because now we're pretty much going to swag 6 wall breakers. But I guess the jump spell was there and it does the job. He's able to make sure he drops it at exactly the time we need it to. Needs to be careful here with the enemy queen locking on. Again, uses that second rage spell. Very, very clever. We do still have the 2 freeze and the totem. King is still to be deployed as well. So we do need to be considerate of time here. I would potentially use my king. Oh, this is a tough one. I would baby drag over on that left-hand side and then potentially use my king to deal with that left-hand side, or use it up towards that 12 o'clock section. Yeah, there it's coming down, but we do not want our king to pick off any of our healers from any of our troops. We want the healers to stay on our thrower and stay on our queen, and it looks like he got exactly that wish. King clears out that compartment, multi-target Inferno locks onto our healers, so we're going to lose our healers for our queen, which is a bit unlucky. We drop the giant straight into the tornado trap, so we do still have the thrower going strong. Only with 1 healer, but it should be enough. We're dropping down the totem there just to try and help protect up our queen and giant through the back end. This one not going to be able to push through for the 3-star, or is it? We still have 1 free spell, which he's going to deploy down right there. We have the baby dragon coming in. Can we get this? The thrower doesn't get sprung away. That is absolutely monumental. If that thrower had got sprung away there, this could have been all over. I think queen's gone down. It's gonna be a time fail. We're gonna run out of time. Oh man, that's tough. That was a really tough attack, but he did super good there. It looks like we're 95. Can we get up to 96? We do. It's gonna be a 96% 2-star. Coming in there from Harjeev, 31 trophies, add them to the tally. Honestly, a good result against the Town Hall 11, and that's what I find when I'm doing my own Town Hall 9 attacks. I can pretty much 3-star like most Town Hall 11s if I had more time. It's always time that it comes down to, and it's really hard to try and time them correctly. I pulled some good attacks on my Town Hall 8, but it's in Barb 5. Yeah, Barb 5 is pretty easy to promote out of, I would say, but yeah. When is the mono arrow? Usually it's like, what? I think it's like 3 months after it first gets put into game. It comes out. Is that right? Something like that. Okay, so we find another Town Hall 11. This one with 1 multi-target Inferno, 1 single target Inferno. So it's really interesting to me to see what Harjeev does here. Personally, on these types of bases, I like to charge into the multi-target Inferno, because then you've got more of a chance of just avoiding it and potentially pushing in to getting that Town Hall. You just don't have to worry so much about the single, but it does mean you've got less chance of 3-starring because you then have to deal Queen, Harjeev, your Queen. Man, this guy plays with fire. We're super late on that ability. We haven't wall broken in either, but I would assume he wants his Queen to walk down. Is he going to wall break? Yeah, that's a good compartment to wall break her into. One wall break first just to test for any bombs, gets that second wall break in and opens up that compartment. Cleaning out some of these right hand buildings just with minions is always really, really nice just to be able to get that value. Thrower is still looking really good up at that top section. 1 minute gone already from this attack. Hopefully those healers will not be sniped off by the air defense. We do get... Oh, we lose one healer there to that air defense, which is a little bit tough. Gonna need to use that second rage spell in a split second because we've taken a lot of damage. No, he opts to use that free spell, which... yeah, I guess does work, but then he uses the rage anyway, so would we have been better just raging in the first place? Holding on to that freeze when we get into range of that single target Inferno, I guess we'll never know. But the Queen should deal with the Town Hall here. She's either going to go... yeah, I was going to say she might walk down. So that's tough. We want her to go back around. We use the jump spell to kind of redirect her. 1 minute 20 left on the clock. We finally lure out that CC. Again, we should be safe enough here just with the poison. I don't think we've really got any other damage on that Queen, so she should be able to do the job we need her to. Wall breaking in that thrower from that top left hand side of the base. 1 minute left on the clock. We have to be considerate here of our king. He's going to come in from that left hand side straight onto the mortar. Hopefully we can use his spiky ball to potentially chain through into some of these nastier defenses on the back end. Needs to be careful, singles locked onto his Queen. He is going to totem right there, beautiful use of the totem. King's spiky ball of course doesn't go towards the single target Inferno, but that's just how the king likes to play. 40 seconds left on the clock here. The single target Inferno is locked onto his king now. We have no more spells left to support. Our Queen ability is the only thing we have left up to potentially help save this attack. 30 seconds left on the clock. There is the Queen ability coming in. Unfortunately, our thrower gets locked onto by that single target Inferno, throwing everything we can in here from the bottom section of the base, but it is going to run out of time. I don't even know if we would have had enough power with that single target Inferno left up, but it's going to be another 96% 2-star. Hades, I'm not really 100% sure what you're meaning with that question. If I get Archer equipment chest from Journey and I already have every other equipment aside from the Mono Arrow for Queen, no, you won't get it. I don't... or is the... no, I think the Monolith Arrow is in those... I think it's only specific epic equipment, but I think the Monolith Arrow is included. So you should get it. If you've got every other epic piece of equipment for your Queen, I think you should... I think you should get it. What's he saying? No problem. Alright, we'll hop over here. Wait, the Mono Arrow is not included? I swear I got the Mono Arrow in some of my... I swear I got the Mono Arrow in some of my stuff. Alright, we'll just do a couple of farming hits while we're waiting on Harjeev jumping back in. This is how professional farmers farm. 10 on 12, only got 10 on 14s. 12v14 is possible. Like, I think you just need to like be really conscious with your like spell timing and placement and stuff. Harjeev will be back in a little second, by the way. He's just taking a 2-minute break. I'm just going to do a little bit of farming on my Town Hall 15, and when Harjeev jumps back in, we'll hop back over and watch the rest of his. So he's still got his Town Hall 9 hits to finish. We have his Town Hall 10 hits. And he has his Town Hall 11, which of course he was previously number 1 on. Okay, he is back, so we can hop back on over to this scene. Hello? Is this working? Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what's happened to the stream. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but my OBS is just frozen. My whole PC is just frozen. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Oh no. Wait, can you guys hear me? Okay, we're back. I think we're back. Hopefully we're back. Can you guys see Harjeev? Yeah, you should be able to see. Alright. I don't know what happened to my PC there. I tried to switch scenes to show Harjeev's attacks, and then it kind of went a bit skew with. But hey, I think we're okay. Okay, so he's back in. It looks like we are facing a Town Hall 12. We have 3 single target Infernos, which is really tough. Okay, Queen's going to be coming from that top section of the base. Looks like he's pushing in potentially to deal with that Eagle Artillery nice and early, which is a good shout. Thrower's going to be coming from that left-hand side. I swear I got the action figure, not the action figure, I swear I got the monolith arrow on my Town Hall 15. I can check the screenshot, but I swear I got it. Do I play on PC with mouse? I don't. This is Harjeev sharing his screen. I'm not entirely sure his setup. He's maybe potentially using PC, because of course you can play Clash of Clans on PC. Dino, yes, we just opened a clan called Barracks Rise. It is a specific clan for Town Hall 12 and 13 players. If you check, obviously you're on YouTube, you can check out my most recent community post. All the details for Barracks Rise are there. That's for Town Hall 12s and 13s in that clan. We do have plans to open up Town Hall 14 and 15 soon, but yeah. So he's playing this on phone, and he's screen sharing to his computer so he can then share his screen with me on Discord. That's kind of the setup we've got. Okay, so we lose our thrower over on that left-hand side of the base. Pops that Queen ability to protect through the singles because we have no spells left. We have secured that 2-star, which against Town Hall 12s I think is like a 2-star is what you want. Obviously we saw that 1-star at the start, but that's tough. But Queen goes down there beautifully. Unlucky. Yeah, he got a little bit unlucky there. Straight into the double single. Healers are just going to get sniped off in the core, but we do hit 65%? 66? 68? Nice. 68% 2-star, 22 trophies there, I believe. So we have 3 more of his Town Hall 9 hits to do before I believe he's going to be moving through into his Town Hall 10 hits. Okay, we find a Town Hall 11 double single target Inferno, which is not ideal. I mean, obviously we'd much rather they were multis, but we can still deal with them. We do of course have the double free spell, we have the totem spell as well, we have that Queen ability. So let's see where he is going to... So he's throwing in from this right-hand side of the base. Queen going to be going straight into this top single target Inferno, dealing with the CC early. I'll be interested to see where he uses his King here, because if he uses it on that bottom section, King will just be sniped off by the single target Inferno. But so far, I would say... I think this is the best shout. Dealing with that single target Inferno nice and early. Getting rid of the CC early as well. He is going to need to be careful here though, because I was about to say his Queen is going to be not 100% playing ball. Freeze coming in there. He'll need to poison for that CC as well, but he's going to have to get through all those Clan Castle troops while that single target Inferno is locked onto him. And for anyone who competed in my Town Hall 8 challenge series, I really think a lot of those, or Town Hall 8 or Town Hall 9, some of those challenges I had for you guys, I think honestly was genuinely really good practice for these types of attacks. His thrower is about to go down. He opts to rage it up just in time. If he had waited even like 2-3 seconds longer, that rage spell, even when it came down, wouldn't have been enough. Queen is still pushing through from that top section of the base. I genuinely think that rage spell on the thrower was the right call, though we do need to be careful not to hit a spring trap. but so far so good. Queen is now going to push down. We need her to deal with that Eagle Artillery. Once she's dealt with that, we can jump her over into the Town Hall compartment and take that Town Hall down. King, of course, already having been deployed, is sadly down, but we did have to use it to redirect that Queen. She's now going to be beating on a wall, but that is absolutely fine. We're going to use a couple of baby dragons here to snipe off some defences on that bottom section. Really, he waits all this time right as the Queen's about to beat through the wall to drop the jump, but I guess it'll save a couple of seconds. He definitely could have dropped it slightly earlier than he did, but no worries. Queen's going to deal with that Tesla right there. We have one totem spell left to support that Queen. We are going to drop down a couple more troops on that bottom section of the base. We have 53 seconds left on the clock as the second star is secured, and I think it is going to be this left hand side of the base we are going to have the most amount of trouble with. Decides to use the totem to deal with the double expo coming through from that left hand side so those baby dragons can come in. It's all going to depend on what value we can get here from our Queen. We pop our Queen ability early, which I don't know if that was the shout. Single target Inferno is just going to basically instantly take down our giant. Single's going to lock onto our Queen, and this is going to finish an 88% 2-star. Not a bad attempt. He was pretty close there. Just yeah, one or two things maybe needed to go slightly differently to get that 3-star, but we're still looking pretty good, I would say. I don't know how his promotion chances are, but we could potentially take a look at the leaderboard after this. Another Town Hall 12, 2 multi-target Infernos and a single target Inferno on this one. I would assume he will charge from the bottom, maybe deal with the CC first. Or will he go in from the top, having to deal with that single target Inferno, but potentially not having to deal with the Clan Castle troops till later on? This is an interesting call. I don't know where I would go from in this particular base. Yeah, hey, Harjeev, like I said, he was formerly the #1 Town Hall 11 player. I featured him on my channel before. I believe he's also been in some of my CWL recaps. He's been part of the Barracks community for a good while. He's an exceptional player. Queen is dead. Oh, Harjeev, right as I was hyping you up, Queen goes down, and this suddenly becomes incredibly difficult because we have to do a thrower charge. So he's going to have to switch from using a Queen charge to a thrower charge, potentially going to have to think about using the King in the core of the base. We do still have all of our spells. Don't forget, we've still got the 2 rage, the 1 jump, the 1 poison, 2 freeze, and the totem. So this at this point is just a case of trying to salvage as much percentage we can. So we of course at least get the 50%. I definitely think we will achieve the 50. We basically have an immortal thrower now going strong. I did jinx him. I'm really sorry about that. But I think he's dropped his King too early. His King's just going to walk around the outside of the base. I think we potentially needed to hold on to that King slightly longer so we could have got the King to jump into the core, because now his spiky ball ability is just going to hit buildings on the outside of the base. No, it goes into the core. Nice. Okay, so we're going to rage. Here comes the rest of the CC. We are going to have to use the poison here, of course, for the balloons, and we're just going to have to hope and pray we don't hit a spring trap. There's going to be a significant amount of damage coming down onto that baby dragon, onto the thrower, so we're dropping down a baby dragon to help support with the CC takedown. Thrower, don't die. Oh no, and we're only sitting on a 46%. We are going to get the 2-star. The Eagle Artillery is still up though, but it looks like it's locked onto the healers, which does help us out. There's the 49%, and there's the 50. We do get the 1-star. Okay, not bad. Really unfortunate there. He was focusing on picking up percent points on the outside of the base, didn't see that his Queen was getting absolutely smashed down at that bottom section, and that may potentially cost him the chances of promotion. But let's wait and see. He has still, of course, done pretty good. What happened is his Queen died right at the start of the attack, which then as soon as that happens, it's really hard to salvage. But here we go. Okay, so another Town Hall 12, 2 singles, 1 multi. We have the CC right at the top section of the base. We have the Eagle Artillery over there on the left. Also, if we have any lurkers in the stream that haven't already subscribed, could you guys subscribe? Because I want to actually test if my alert box down here is working. This should say Harjeev because he's our most recent member. I don't know why it's not working. This is our Discord server if you want to join. This over here is our most recent subscriber. I think, hopefully, if you're not already subscribed and you subscribe, it should do some sort of alert here and this should change, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let's see. So he's gonna be queen charging in from the left hand side. Thrower's also gonna be coming in. They're obviously just gonna split off in different directions. Queen is gonna be taking down the king right there. Thrower's still going strong on that top section of the base. Okay, I'll need to have a rethink of that. I thought I'd got this all set up correctly, but I'm not entirely sure if I did or not. It's really easy to set up with Twitch, but with YouTube, I'm really struggling to get it set up correctly. And I'm way more used to all the Twitch stuff because I used to stream on Twitch. He's gonna need to rage his queen there. He's holding off. Yeah, rage spell does come in. CC goes to our thrower. So we might, yeah, I was going to say we need to poison here. I don't know how much damage the Electro Titan does. I don't know how devastating it can be. He needs to be careful here. His queen doesn't walk to the south of the base. He's concentrating here on his thrower. He wants to keep that thrower up, but the Electro Titan is going to win that battle. He decides to freeze, but I still think the thrower may go down. King now going to be coming in from that bottom section of the base, and down goes that thrower. Yeah, he had to rage if he wanted to keep it up, but sadly, we couldn't sacrifice a rage spell for the thrower. We were much better using it to protect up our queen later on in the attack. Right about now, I would say we probably need to use... Oh no, we can hold off on that rage spell just for a second. Jump spell should probably come in though. We do have a couple of baby dragons left up. Yep, looks like we can get some value over there at that top section of the base. Our super OP wall breaker there, otherwise known as the queen, gonna get through into the core. We do still have the totem, rage, and jump to help our queen. Rage now gonna be coming in. Man, Harjeev, you are playing with our emotions. He is so late on that queen ability. In comes the rage spell as well. Single target Inferno is locked onto our queen, so he has to deploy down that totem. Our queen is going to go down, and that is a 71% 2-star. So hopefully for us here, Harjeev is going to show us the leaderboard, show us where he finished, but it's 23 trophies on that final one. Let's see, is he going to show us his leaderboard? He is. So, oh, he's got a defense on this. So he definitely should promote. What trophies have we got overall? What is that, like 228 or something like that? So he must be top 200. There's Pangomi right at the top. OP. So he must be 200 because it doesn't say like top whatever, but he must be here somewhere. What did he hit? Oh no, he's not going to check. Oh well. Okay, we'll move through onto his Town Hall 10. So he is ranked 238, sorry. Great maths there from me. I think he should promote here. Top 40, yeah, I would say he should promote. That defense will definitely give him a significant boost. So Harjeev should go up to Wizard 10. So GG's for that to Harjeev. Hopefully he will switch over now to his Town Hall 10 and we can see his Town Hall 10 attacks. Hang on, I don't know what just happened to the stream. Let me just hop on over here. Okay, he's just swapping. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we'll move through into his Town Hall 10 attacks. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the alerts. I was kind of hoping that I had them set up properly, but I don't think I do. But it's all good. So it's going to be really interesting to see what Harjeev uses here. Oh, he's accidentally trying to buy some stuff. Alright, so he's popping his clan castle cake. He is coming in with the double thrower. Okay, interesting. So he's in Wizard 12. So currently at Town Hall 10, Valkyrie 13 is the highest rank. We may... Anything you want to say? Let's wish him luck. Good luck. Best of luck, Harjeev. I hope these go alright. Let's go. Valkyrie 13, let's go. Alright, here we go. So, Unbreakable got... Yeah, he's up there. He may have a chance actually at promoting, but it's tough. Getting promoted up to Valkyrie 13 is tough. Getting promoted from Valkyrie 13 even higher is very, very tough. I mean, if you guys watched my ranked hits from last week, you know I have the Grand Warden. Is Harjeev from India? Yes, he is from India. So he's going to be coming in here with the double charge. We again have the throwers coming in alongside the queen charge. So a lot of you guys might be asking, why are we not using a siege machine? And honestly, at Town Hall 10, with the strategies we have available, the siege machine just doesn't tie in very nicely. You can come in with dragons and you can use a blimp, but that is... typically I find you get between 50 and 60% with that. When you are a Town Hall 10, you can get more value if you come in with a queen charge. Certainly in my experience anyway. But yeah, it's tough. It's super tough to get the value you need from a siege machine at Town Hall 10. But that's why we then started seeing people using the throwers. It was actually Pangomi, DAA 2012 is their username. That was the first one to kind of say, right, this isn't working, we don't have a siege, let's switch it up. Wow, Harjeev's queen is not playing good. Mango is Pangomi, they're part of the Barracks family. I featured them a lot on the channel previously. But yeah, Mangomi, Pangomi, Pango Pie, DA 2012 is all the same person. But this queen, my god, she is just not playing ball. So he needs to funnel slightly higher up here. Like, I think he needs to funnel that collector, the gold collector, like now, to force his queen to walk back in, because she's just going to keep walking. Yeah, she's going to go for that. So he's really stalling up here. His double throwers have gone down. Poison is now going to come down for that CC. We're going to have to rage up in there just to try and protect our queen. Our king's already been used and has gone down. Thrower are all dead. We're just looking for extra percent points at this point. Queen is still alive, though she of course has lost her ability. That giant is struggling a little bit. He's going to get taken down. We need to rage again. We only have one rage spell left, and we do have 2 single target infernos to get through. Can this queen take down the single? Nope, she's down. It's a 1-star. That's very tough. Yeah, super unlucky there. The queen just didn't play ball. The queen was just walking everywhere but where we needed her to go, so that ends up being a 1-star and a really tough attack for that first Town Hall 10 hit. This one, we see the Town Hall close to the outside of the base. Single target Inferno, though, sitting right behind it is a little bit nasty, but we should at least be able to secure the 2-star, hopefully, on this one. Thanks for coming by, Money Glitch. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Planning on streaming at least once a week. Usually I'd be doing my own ranked attacks, but I forgot to sign up. Pangomi's also said that they, on some of their accounts, they're probably happy to do some ranked. We also have another high ranked low Town Hall pusher called Knills. He's part of the Barracks community as well. He's going to be coming in with some ranked hits at some point as well. So we've got lots planned for these live streams. I need to kind of work on the setups. This is a little bit janky. Obviously, I'm showing over the overall damage. I'm showing kind of over the... So I need to move this box over to that side. I think I've still got a couple of things to work on with the stream, but we're looking good so far, and it's really good to see lots of people jumping in the stream. I didn't know how this would go, but yeah, it's nice to see so many of the community coming out and supporting. Aaron, what Town Hall are you talking about? What one update Clash of Clans should add for lower Town Hall rank competitive? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. That's a difficult question. I actually do quite like the meta. I think for ranked though, oh no. Oh no. Okay, we need to rage, and those wizards are gonna snipe our healers. He needs to rage, he needs to rage, rage. You need to rage. Okay, he's holding off on his rage. Giant, we need to get that giant through the wall as soon as possible to get rid of that scatter shot, because that scatter shot is absolutely decimating us. You need to rage, your queen's gonna go down. Your queen's gone. Ah, that's tough. Aaron, if you're not in our Discord server, hop in our Discord server and drop me a message in there. We can probably sort you out joining Barracks 9. It's our most active clan and the hardest to get into. Barracks 9 is super popular all the time. He does still have 7 baby dragons, but we have no more other spells. He's gonna just go for it with the baby dragons. No way those baby dragons get the town hall. That is such a clutch play. Let's go. Oh man. Yeah, arrives pretty much hit the nail on the head there. What I was gonna say, the one change I would make is right now defense has an equal thanks for the subscription. So that's what should happen. That right there is what should happen. And then hopefully this should update. It does. This is definitely not set up right though. It shouldn't go that far over, but yeah, nice. Okay, that was clutch. But yeah, the change I want to see is I don't want offense and defense to have equal playing. Basically, I want offense still 40 trophies. Perfect. That's great for offense. I want defense to be halved. I want defense to be worth 20 trophies if you get like a 0% defense. Because right now, oh, he's going to lose his queen. Oh, Harjeev, I'm so sorry, my guy. Oh, suddenly this just becomes so much harder. Okay, King's gonna go down. I mean, King's not gonna be able to deal with the CC, so we pop that ability, and now it all just depends on these throwers and what value we can get from the throwers. Ah, man, Harjeev is having a tough old time with these queen charges. Okay, so throwers hopefully should be able to deal with the E-Dragon. We're gonna just baby drag minion just to support a little bit. The E-Dragon's gonna get one shot off, but it should be okay. Where are those healers going? The healers switch right as this. Okay, this may still play out. So we freeze up the enemy king. We're going to be using a couple Coco Loons. Yeah, he will be tired. I mean, he said it's super late, and honestly, he's the absolute G for agreeing to do his ranked hits at this time. He came in clutch because I literally organized this with him like not that long ago. It was last minute, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." So he's a legend for doing that. Now, we have a totem, we have a rage, and we have a jump. He is going to secure the town hall, I think, as long as... Come on. He's used that totem. He's not taking any gambles. He's going to jump the thrower over the wall, and down goes the town hall. The first star is secured. I think we're going to lose our thrower. He needs to rage it now, otherwise it's going to go down to the Eagle Artillery. We have 5 baby dragons left up. Can we get the 50%? He is currently on 33%. The thrower jumps the wall onto the single target Inferno. But that single is going to take down the thrower. We're on 34%. We're not going to be able to push through here. We're not going to be able to push through, sadly, to get that second star. It is going to be a 1-star coming in there from Harjeev. And he is having a tough old time on his Town Hall 10. So I believe his Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9 will promote. But this is looking tough. This is looking tough. Do I know Eternal 9? Yes. Anyone from the Barracks family knows the Eternal family. They are basically our rivals, or they were our rivals. They're win traders, but recently just disbanded. Their leader went a bit wild, and he kicked out everybody. So yeah, Eternal has disbanded, which honestly I'm both happy and sad, because they actually, Eternal was one of the main driving forces of the Barracks community being so entirely free to play, not free to play, fair play. I really pride ourselves on being fair play and trying to have a really legit town hall, low town hall pushing community. Whereas, I mean, Eternal had so many win traders, it was tough. So to see Eternal constantly win trading, it was always difficult, but so it meant when we matched them or when we were facing them in ranked, it always felt really good when we got those small wins over them. It just felt like, you know, win trading wasn't the answer, and now they've disbanded. It kind of feels like a win because we hopefully won't see as much win trading anymore, but I also feel a little bit sad at the same time because we've lost like a low town hall community family, because all those members will go to other clans. I doubt they'll start a fresh clan, so it's one less clan at all of those lower town halls. And I mean, if any of you guys are in kind of specific town hall clans, I would say town hall 7 and 8 is hardly any family clans. At Town Hall 9 there's a lot of Town Hall 9 specific clans. Town Hall 10 there's hardly any. Town Hall 11 there's hardly any. We sometimes have super long war spins. Town Hall 9 we don't really have too much of an issue with, but yeah, to see Eternal go, I was kind of sad because we warred against them quite a lot. But hopefully it stops a lot of the win trading. Okay, I've not even spoken about this attack. King is coming in. We need to pop Queen. Nice. Okay, throwers are still up. Queen is going to deal with that single target Inferno. There's the King ability getting popped off on that left hand side of the base. We have 1 minute left on the clock. We need to use that one archer up on the builder hut on that top section of the base. I believe the healers switch from the Queen to the Giant. And that is the end of that. I think we needed to keep our Queen alive if we were hoping to 3-star this. Okay, so do we have enough? Oh, we might still get this, you know. I think this could 3-star. It all depends if that giant goes down and is able to deal with... I think we've got this. 30 seconds, we're on 95%. This is a 3-star. So we go 1-star, 2-star, 1-star, 3-star. Finally, Harjeev manages to put things together and he pulls in that 3 stars. We really needed that 40 trophies right there. So coming in clutch, absolutely beautiful. There it is, that 40 trophies on the board. And here we go with that next attack. Let's see if Harjeev can keep up. Oh, straight into a pretty ruthless base. This is very, very tough to hit. He's going to need to queen charge in for the town hall. I think that's really the only option here. Thrower, he can either come in from the south or the north section of the base, but yeah, I would say he's going to have to be forced into queen charging for that town hall. I don't really think there's any other solution than to do that. Okay, here comes the queen. We have Cocoloons coming in. Now, if you guys watched my stream last week, you'll know that I opt to... Well, of course, I've got the Grand Warden doing a mini walk as well, but I think I'm going to change that up a little bit this next week when I sign up for ranked again. But I don't like bringing the double thrower in the CC. I think, personally, I like bringing the thrower and furnace. I think it just works slightly better than the double thrower because the healers can split. You can end up getting less value. But yeah, let's see. We need to keep our queen alive. The rage is just going to be enough to do that. We have to be careful here with our funnel. Pratham, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you jumping in and for your kind words. Okay, so you need 3 wall breakers at Town Hall 10 level to open up a Town Hall 12 or 13 wall, I believe. And are they going to get that wall open? No. So he's forced into using his jump spell very, very early on here. And this unfortunately means the Town Hall is going to be in range of those healers. We have the thrower down on this bottom section. Hopefully, did he rage that up? I actually missed. Yes, he did. He raged those double throwers up just to get through the multi-target Inferno. Hopefully going to be able to get through the enemy Royal Champion as well. We do still have a couple of those wall breakers left, which would be interesting to see if you could jump them over into dealing with that. Queen is going to have to pop ability. We do still have a free spell left up. We are already crossed over that 2-star mark, which is beautiful. In comes our king. Oh, healers are getting sniped off by the single. Here comes the Clan Castle Troop. We're going to use that poison spell down for the double dragon and loon CC. Eagle Artillery is on to our throwers, but that's not the end of the world. We do still have that queen ability and a free spell. So let's see what other percent we can pick up here. This was a really nice attack. Has to be careful here. His queen is taking damage. Your queen will go down through a scatter shot if you're not careful. So please do not let her go down without popping that ability. You need to pop the ability now. No, he's going to freeze. Wow, he is really playing with fire here, trying to maximize the value. And this is genuinely an amazing attempt to pull in this 3-star. That queen is going to lose her healers, but hopefully all those air scalies are going to go far enough away. She's not going to get... okay, queen's going to get popped right there. Giant's going to go out in front. It's not going to be a 3-star, but we are up in the 90%. So we're 91%. We're potentially looking to push even higher. 92. Can we get 93? No, 92% 2-star. 10 versus 13. That was a nice hit, but sadly for Harjeev, I think it's maybe just a little too late. With those couple of 1-stars at the start, it might be super tough. Signed up early last week. Wizard 12 cutoff was literally 320. That's insane. That's why I always say late sign up is genuinely the only way at lower town halls to promote. Occasionally you'll see people promote, but they have to get insanely lucky with the bases that they find, because you have to go like perfect or nearly perfect with early sign up to promote. Late sign up you can get like 2-3 defense, 2-3 perfect attacks and the rest 2-stars, and usually you're looking good. Okay, poison coming down there for the furnace. Queen is going to be pushing straight through onto that first single target Inferno of 3. We do have quite a lot of lower defenses on this base, but it still is... It's still a tough base to hit because he's got a decent layout. We've got the one scatter shot up in this base. The other one looks like it's just not being built yet. The double thrower going to be coming in from that left hand side to deal with the Eagle Artillery. Here comes the wall breakers one after the other. There is the funnel coming in now from the baby dragons. We'll have to freeze up that single target Inferno. There is the freeze coming in. Now we are looking hopefully to deal with that scatter shot nice and early on. We do not want that scatter shot melting our troops through the back end. Our throwers, hello throwers? Thank you. Okay, they do move through onto the Royal Champion. Sadly, that Royal Champion, wow, we're taking a lot of damage. Whew, that was a great use there of the Rage and the Freeze. Sadly, we do lose one thrower to the Royal Champion at the top, but so far so good. Queen is going to have to be protected by the thrower. Okay, down goes the Town Hall. The second star is secure. We do still have our one thrower up at that top section of the base. I don't think you need to... Oh, beautiful king. Very, very nice use of our king right there. Hopefully should get us through that single target Inferno. Oh, the death damage from that balloon must have been so close. Our king does stay up though. Is there a chance? We need that queen to take the jump. She does. The giant is deployed. Baby dragon from the top should help clear that out. Thrower's going to deal with that other air defense. We still have a baby dragon bottom left on that gold collector. Drop your baby dragon there, and one up on the siege barracks. Not the siege barracks, the siege workshop, I would say. Baby dragon need to get them in. This is a 3-star. Let's go, Harjeev. He's clutching up here. Alright, so we started off really tough. We started off with a couple of 1-stars, but he's turning things around here. The 3-stars are starting to come in, and he is giving himself a really good chance here. Just got to keep those 3-stars coming in. Where do I live? I live in the UK. I'm from Scotland in the UK. It is currently 9 o'clock here in the UK. Alright. Another Town Hall 13. We only... Where's our other Inferno? Oh, the other Inferno's over there. So we have 3 single target Infernos, 2 scatter shots. This is tough. Okay, let's have a look. Queen's going to be coming through from 12 o'clock, looking obviously to deal with the CC early on. Double thrower are going to be coming from that right hand side of the base. Here come the healers. Need to be careful here. Queen's taking damage. Queen is taking damage. Poison comes down. Rage comes down. Wow, that was intense. Queen took a significant amount of damage right there. I think we need to think about funneling though. We do not want our Queen to walk. Or maybe we do want our Queen to walk. Does he want it to go down and then wall break into the scattershot compartment potentially? Let's have a look. Where does he go with his Queen here? We have to be careful because that air defense may snipe off some of his healers. It's going to get 1, 2 shots off, not enough to take it down. Here comes the wall break, does open up that compartment, beautiful. So it also opens up a little gap in the wall, potentially for our Queen to get through and deal with that single target Inferno. Forgot to Coco Loon, so loses a healer. Queen, wow. How she did not go down to that scatter shot is beyond me. She must have been so close to going down, but now we have lost that Queen ability. We only have a freeze and a totem spell left to help protect her. We do have that Queen, but we've got to be careful here. That jump is going to have to be used to help us get through that Town Hall, and we're going to have to rage it up. Giant gets sprung away. We're going to have to freeze up the Town Hall and use the rage spell. Nice, okay. Town Hall does go down. We're just going to basically lose our Queen now, I would say, as soon as she goes any deeper into the base here. Down goes that single target Inferno, but we think we've only got 1 or 2 healers left up, and they are all on the thrower. Looking to just pick up some percent points on the outside of the base. A couple of loons going to be coming down from that bottom section. We do actually still have both of our throwers left up. There's the King's ability, and look at that spiky ball melt through those defenses in the core. Even though our Queen has gone down, this one should be able to push up a little bit more on percent. I think we're probably going to get up into the mid 80% here, which is honestly really, really nice against a Town Hall 13. Hey Daggy, how's it going? Welcome in, man. Alright, 84% 2-star coming in right here, and Harjeev just continues to just get those attacks that he needs. It's not the 3-star, so I don't know what his chances are here of promotion. I would say he's probably going to need a 3-star to finish if he has any chance at all. The double 1-star though really does hurt, but let's see. Hopefully we find a Town Hall 12 or a Rush 13. Let's see. Okay, if he 3-stars this, I'm going to be impressed. It's tough. It's tough. It's basically a max 13 with much lower walls. All the key defenses are maxed out. Maybe a couple of the other defenses not fully maxed, but we're going to be double throwing from the top. Does he only use 4 healers on his Queen? Really? I thought he would use 5, or did he accidentally deploy an extra one down on his throwers? We rage up our throwers. Throwers, hello. Oh, okay, we lose one super early on to that minion. We've also lost our Queen's ability. This is the danger of double charging. You are having to pay attention to so many different aspects of your attack all at the same time, and you really need all of those aspects to work out. So, as long as the healers do not transfer to the giant and they stay on our Queen, hopefully we should be safe. We're trying to deal with that single target Inferno here. We do find a whole heap of traps. Can that baby dragon clutch up and grab the single target Inferno? No, is the answer. It cannot. We have 1 thrower left up at that top section of the base. We have already lost that Queen ability, like I was saying. King's coming into that single target Inferno, does take it down. Eagle Artillery now active, locks onto our King. Thrower still going strong. Gonna now get wall broken in through that top section of the base. We need to be careful here that our Queen doesn't walk too far up towards that 12 o'clock section. We do want her to walk in towards the Town Hall. In comes that rage spell. Baby dragon comes through and onto that scatter shot. That's honestly a beautiful baby dragon play right there. Wall breaks also successfully opening up the compartments we need. Queen then going to make short work. Queen. Oh no, he's gonna have to jump here, and that's why we bring the jump just to... Oh, where's this queen gonna go? The healers. Oh, I cannot believe that queen didn't go to the town hall. I really thought he had done enough here. He has one freeze, one totem, one poison. There's the freeze build, but he misses the scatter shot. He redirects the baby dragons, but they're not going to have enough. They're not going to have enough. It's a 1. Out come the super loons, the rocket loons from that CC. Oh, and it's a really tough way to finish off our Town Hall 10 attacks. Oh, tough. Okay, hopefully he will show us his... So he finishes 25th and he finishes with 188 trophies. I don't think that's going to be enough for promotion unless he manages to pick up a defense. I think honestly you're probably going to have to get over... He is sitting 29th in the world. Pretty nice. But yeah, that was tough. He had some really tough matchups there. A couple of 3 stars which was solid. But let's see. Okay, so... Now moving on to the big leagues. This should be his Town Hall 11. This will be our final Town Hall. Haha, Queen really not playing ball. Okay, so Harjeev was previously the top Town Hall. Okay. We'll hop on over here onto my Town Hall 11. Alright. Oh, yo, we've got war attacks to do. Do we dare? I cannot believe. How? So, right, we are an all Town Hall 11 clan. All Town Hall 11s. And Supercell puts us against this base in war? Like really, genuinely, this is the base they put us against? I mean, how is that even gonna get attacked? No way. I mean, I for one am not attacking this base. I don't think it's 6 AM. I'm not 100% sure what the time is for Harjeev, but it was midnight I think when we started the stream. And we've been live for an hour and a half, so I think it'll be like, yeah, one or two. Harjeev's got both of his hits to do as well. He is in Barracks 11, so maybe Harjeev could hit this base for us. But I'd also like to say that this scenery is much nicer than Harjeev's scenery. I'm just going to ask him to move his... hang on, I can just ask him here. Can you move cursor again? Alright. Hopefully he looks at chat. And we'll get going with Harjeev's Town Hall 11 hits. So Harjeev is... You can just ignore my rank. Hang on, we'll jump over here. So Harjeev is here. So he's currently 7th in the world. If he'll get up to 5th. He's not in Gold 19 at the moment. I believe Hooked is up there. Obviously, we've got these couple of other players. Leo, we discount because he win traded, sadly, earlier on to get there. But yeah. Okay, Harjeev, we can go whenever you're ready. Here we go. So he's probably going to be finding Town Hall 14s and Town Hall... He's going to be finding Town Hall 14s and 15s probably, I would imagine. Okay, here we go. Let's go. I'm at Town Hall 8 and in the Barracks clan. Welcome in. We got hydration breaks, yeah. It's not just the World Cup, the Football World Cup. We've also got hydration breaks here at the Barracks. So he's straight into a Town Hall 15, but this Town Hall 15 has got value. We can get Blizzard value here. So he's switching up. He's bringing in the Lava Hound here for his Blimp. We have Queen with mono arrow. Let's see. So he's going to early Queen straight into the Royal Champion. Is he going to drop his Warden? I've noticed that players have stopped dropping their Warden in case there's that like very small risk of the Warden potentially. Come on. Get that Blimp in. Nice. Okay, Blimp is where we need it to be. In comes the Invis, looking really good. Town Hall is now getting hit. Invis, nice. Look at this Blizzard value. Oh! The Town Hall, how that hit our Super Wizards, I don't know. I thought we were far enough away that we wouldn't hit it, because if those Super Wizards had got one more shot, we would have gotten the other scatter shot and potentially the multi-target Inferno as well, which would have genuinely been insane. What we do need to be careful here is, I was about to say we haven't lured out the CC. He decides to do that now. Expo is locked onto one of our healers, so we decide to use up one of our invisibility spells. I don't know if that was the play. I potentially would have just sacrificed them. But Poison now going to be coming in. Has to be considerate here of time if he's going to push for that 3-star. First of those super wall breakers coming in, he's going to have to funnel on that outside of the base. Here comes the king, 2 super archers in combination with that king on the outside of the base. The rest of them now going to be coming in. We need them to walk in. There, perfect. Okay, they are going to be coming in now. We have, the next super wall breaker, which sadly I think is actually going to wall break them out of where we need them to go. King does have his ability, which is getting popped right there. Spiky Ball, hopefully just redirecting our troops in. We do not have any more super wall breakers though, so sadly for us here, we're going to really need to depend on our troops breaking through the compartments that we need them to. We do have 1 freeze, 2 totem left up. Our Grand Warden does get locked onto by something, so we decide to just help protect him. Our super archers are slowly but surely going down. We do still have that queen ability with the giant in there. It's going to get popped right there. And no idea where the giant is going though. We have the multi-target Inferno now locking on. We do still have that totem spell, which we can potentially use to tank for that enemy scatter shot. We just got unlucky here. I think our wall breakers maybe didn't go exactly where we needed them to go. We potentially could have got slightly more value from our Blizzard if our Super Wizards hadn't gone down, but we are still going to be able to push up to an 83% 2-star there. Nice. Okay, 83% 2-star, definitely will take that. What's he saying? Warden AI. Alright, let's see. He's going to be bringing in this next hit. Let's do this. I've also noticed he's increased from 4 invis up to 5 invis. Okay, not a massive amount of Blizzard value in this one. What's he going to do? Is he going to... Surely he's not going to Warden first. Is he? Where's he going to Blizzard from? When I spoke to him previously, he said, at Town Hall 15, you always Blizzard the Town Hall. Yo, how's it going, Calv? Okay, we have the Warden starting a charge. That's interesting. I'll need to ask him why he's decided to go for the Warden rather than the Queen. Where's he going to drop? Okay, we get the wall break, which is nice. We need... Come on, Super Wizards, get that Town Hall. Grand Warden is struggling. Okay, Town Hall has gone down. Super Wizards got the value we needed. Okay, Grand Warden does stay up. We need to be careful with funneling here, but hopefully we should push the right direction here. Queen now going to be coming in. Let's keep an eye on the clock here. Our Blizzard didn't get a huge amount of value. We did get the Town Hall, which obviously was what we were looking for. First of those wall breaks are going to be coming in right there. King now going to be coming in. Double Super Archer on the outside of the base. Eagle Artillery should go down nice and early here, though we do need to be careful. Queen taking a significant amount of damage. We need these Super Archers to go in, and they do. Here comes the CC. We have Super Archers, which lock onto... Oh, we use the totem to redirect them, which is nice. We basically just swag a Lava Hound there, which is really unfortunate because obviously typically we use the... Oh, there's the Queen ability. King going to be coming in. The Lava Hound to tank for the Blimp, but the Blimp was really easily accessible, so the Lava Hound just basically didn't do anything in this particular attack. So 30 housing space potentially could have been better used elsewhere, maybe an extra super wall breaker or two. But we do have that double scatter shot there in the core, which is, man, it's tough to get through. We do still have 3 freeze and 1 invis, so I think we'll probably start using our spells in a little second. But we needed another super wall breaker. We needed that giant to stay up to get us through some of these wall compartments a little bit earlier. But we are over that 2-star, which is the main point. That's what we're mainly looking for here, trying to maximize value here, obviously on the percentage, just to increase the trophies. Will need to start using his spells. Freeze, I would assume, is going to come in very, very shortly on that scatter shot because it's about to take down his queen. Big gamble on the Warden. Yeah, it was a big gamble. The Warden was taking a significant amount of damage, but luckily he was able to do enough. Okay, Super Archers are now really not playing ball. I'm not really sure where they're going. Queen should open up this wall for us though, which might redirect. Yeah, it does redirect, so they come back in. Now, if you think he's still got his Grand Warden ability, he doesn't. We have the Life Gem and the Rage Gem on him. I don't actually know if there's any active ability, if there's any Health Regen or anything like that when you pop the Warden's ability. We do still have a couple of spells though, so potentially can use them can use them here on the back end just to try and push through a little bit. It is sadly going to be a time fail. We're running out there. 87% 2-star, 28 trophies. What's my main Town Hall? I have a Town Hall 18. That's my main Town Hall. But I much prefer the lower Town Halls. Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9 is probably my favourite. But I have a Town Hall 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I then have some other Town Halls. My 15 is probably the most unrushed. And then obviously my maxed 18, other than maybe 1 or 2 hero levels and some stuff in the lab. But honestly, I play more on my lower Town Halls than on my Town Hall 18 these days. I'm just enjoying ranked a lot more down here. I would say instead of prioritising the Town Hall and the attack, go for scatter. I mean, it's a risk. It's a risk, isn't it? If you don't prioritise the Town Hall, then you run that risk of getting a 1-star. But if you get more Blizzard value, you also have the more chance of getting a 3-star. But speaking to Harjeev previously, he's always said if you find a Town Hall 15, it's super, super important to get the Town Hall with your Blizzard. So that's the advice that he said. So that's what we're going. He needs to be careful here. He is running. Oh, wow, he was late with that next invis. Okay, nice. He gets it. We need... Oh, what took down our super wizards? That's tough. There was value in the core there. There was lots of value in the core there. But sadly for Harjeev there, I don't know what took down his super wizards, but he was multitasking. He was trying to keep his heroes alive. Our queen goes down. And that is huge. The queen genuinely carries these attacks so hard because of her monolith arrow. It's just so strong. But the healers did not lock onto the queen. They moved over to 1 or 2 super archers on the outside of the base. And suddenly, this becomes really, really difficult. No, this particular army is the one that's run with the Rage and the Rage Gem and the Life Gem in combination. Basically, that's kind of the that's the combo that the majority of people using this strategy use. I don't think people use the Fireball with this comp, but maybe I'm just missing out. But this is going to be really tough to clutch this one up. I don't think he's got any... Oh no, he's got 2 free spells left up, but he's going to need to really, really clutch up here with his spell usage because he is going to lose troops pretty quickly to that Town Hall. Okay, where's the Super Archers going to go? Once they get through into this compartment, they will be in range of that Town Hall, so we have to be careful here. We've got the double freeze coming in. I think he just got unlucky, yeah, with his invises. I think he left it a split second too long, and... Freeze? Okay. Come on, Super Archers, let's get this. Where's the Warden going? Does the Warden really go there? I don't think he's getting this. Oh, man. Yeah, that's tough. That's really tough. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're straight into another 15, though it's basically a 14.5. We've got a max town hall 14 with a couple of 15 defenses upgraded. The scatter shots are both upgraded. The Infernos, are they upgraded maybe? Okay, so this, I can't understand this. So in some of his previous attacks, he's only used the Queen. And then some of the time he uses the Queen and the Warden in combination. I can't quite decide. Oh, that blimp's going to go down early. Oh, and the wall breakers open up. Okay. We need maximum blimp value here. He didn't need that poison. That was a waste of a poison spell. Late, excuse me, on that invisibility there. He's not going to get the Town Hall. There was no point in using those other invis. I don't think he would have got much more value. Invis coming down. King now going to be coming down. Super Archers will need to make an appearance soon. Here they come. We do actually have an open wall in that compartment which we can walk through. That's nice. Hopefully our Super Wallbreaker can potentially go even deeper into the base. I don't know where it would path to, but we do still have one. King getting some nice value, but we have to be careful with that monolith up at the top section of the base because our King will get absolutely toasted by that monolith. Of course, we have no snakes out in front to help protect him. There goes his ability. Need to be careful here. Dropping down just a whole spam load of troops just to deal with that monolith. Freezing up the multi and the town hall there because that town hall is lethal. Giant going out in front, just doing a little bit of tanking. Monolith does go down. We're looking good here. I don't think this is going to be a 3 because we have the scatter shot to deal with on the back end, and that was our last spell. Yeah, those Super Archers are just going to get absolutely toasted, especially now the Grand Warden has gone down. So we're going to hit a 62, potentially 63, 64% 2-star. I would run Earthquake Boots and put him inside as a tank for those scatter shots. To be fair, the players have done a lot of different testing, and this seems to be the comp that the majority of top Town Hall 11 players are running. He does have Snake Bracelet. That's what he was using on the King. He got a little bit unlucky there. The Snake Bracelet didn't tank for him. 67% 2-star coming in right there. 21 trophies. Here we go again. Alright, let's go Harjeev. He finds a 14. So I know that Harjeev can 3-star the right Town Hall 14 base. I've seen him do it many times. But this one's not going to get the value. Let's be honest, we're really going to struggle with this one because we're just not going to be able to get the blimp value that we need. Ideally, we want the blimp to be able to get like the Town Hall, a scatter shot, an Inferno, like decent bit of value, but this is a really defensively spread out base. The Eagle opposite from the Town Hall. The Town Hall itself, we do have the single target Inferno in behind, as well as the CC, so we might potentially get the CC troops here, but we do need to be careful. Looks like that Town Hall section of the base might be trapped. We have to be careful with our Queen as well. Invis, no, we're not going to deploy any more Invis down, so we've secured the Town Hall. That looks like that's all we were going for. Another Invis coming down to protect up our Queen. King, I would assume, is going to make an appearance very soon in this particular attack. We basically are just running a Queen charge at this point. The Super Archers, I would assume, will be coming in sooner rather than later, but let's wait and see. Queen taking a decent bit of damage there. Just under 2 minutes left on the clock. Really stalling here. He is very slow here on his deployment of the rest of his troops. So I think at this point he is just playing for the 2-star. King going to be coming through from that top section of the base, maybe a little bit later than I would have anticipated, but here comes that Super Wall Breaker. We have done enough to create the funnel. Super Archers are now going to make an appearance. We do still have a couple of spells to help support us. Okay, looking good so far. We do have 1 minute 30 left in the clock to grab about 55% of the base. We have a multi and a single left up. In fact, there's 2 singles left up. There's another one down towards that bottom right. Here comes the CC. Poison needs to go down on the furnace as soon as possible. Here comes the totem as well, just to help tank. We do not want to lose too many of our troops too early on. That King getting some really nice value around that left-hand side of the base. Poison does its job. Down goes the furnace. In comes that Lava Hound. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what the purpose there was of that Lava Hound. Could have came from that north section of the base to potentially deal with any traps for the healers, but that single target Inferno did take out a couple of our troops before it took them, or before they took it down. We do have 1 invis, I don't know, 1 invis, 2 freeze left up in this attack. There is the invis coming down. Can we pull through here for the 3-star? It all depends on where our troops path. Down goes the single target Inferno. Freeze comes down for that scatter shot. Time is a factor. We are really, really pushing on the time here. Minion's going to need to probably go down on the bottom section of the base. It does. That's all of our troops now deployed. 91%. Are we going to be able to get this? It's going to fall short. It's a 95%. And that one really had the possibility of a 3-star. Super, super unlucky there. Very, very nearly getting that, but that one fell short. Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's see. So, Eagle Artillery right in the core is what he's currently looking at. If we can get our blimp into the core, there's some pretty insane value. Double scatter shot, monolith, Eagle Artillery, the town hall itself. But I mean, that blimp is going to have to travel for an absolute eternity. He's going to play it safe, and I think that's sensible. I think playing it safe is definitely the right call. We find the tornado trap. We find the tornado. So come on, Super Wizards. We need you to clutch up here. Okay, we lose a couple. He decides not to deploy any more invis. That was tough. I mean, the tornado trap I think was always going to be there. It felt like it was probably the most obvious place for it to be. But, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! There we go. Oh jeez. We were just having a look through his notifications there. We were just having a wee browse through his notifications. Oh man. Playing with fire there. He's like, I don't even need to watch this attack. I'm just going to have a wee look through my notifications, see how things are going. Whew, that was intense. Okay, King coming through from the top gets instantly locked onto by the single. And all of his super archers go onto the outside. Dragon Duke coming in, we need to try and deal with that as soon as possible. King's spiky ball goes down, hits all trash buildings on the outside of the base, but that might not be the end of the world just to help redirect those super archers. Hopefully they should be able to push through now into the core. We have a couple more super archers to deploy, which are going to come down on the outside of the base for percentage, because at this point it looks like everything's dead. Oh no, everything is dead. Okay, we've got a lot of spells, but no troops to really support them with. He's 42%. Can he get much more? $44. Eagle Artillery. We should have frozen the Eagle. He's quit. Oh. Is he tilted? Oh man. Hopefully not. Come on. We believe in you, Harjeev. Let's go, let's go. You got this, you got this. Here we go. Okay. It's a nasty base, let's be honest. It's a nasty base with the juicy core. If he can get his blimp all the way through into the core, there's a really good chance. Why? What is he doing? Oh, is it going to get there? It does get there. Come on, value. Okay, Queen's coming down now. Next, Invis. Oh, Invis. Yo, he's really multitasking. Are the super wizards alive? No, they're all dead. I think he maybe swagged an Invis there. Whoa, he's playing with fire here. I mean, I cannot multitask like this guy is multitasking. He is literally jumping up, down, all round about, and my guy, I cannot do that. I literally will do my blimp first, then I'll get the rest of my attack going, because if I don't, then GG's. Okay, Queen and Warden doing their job. King instantly spiky balling from this bottom section of the base. I think he was hoping to hit the Eagle Artillery, but sadly we do not quite get there. Double Super Archer going to be coming in from that left hand side with the help of a Wizard, just helping to clear that out. Nah, I disagree. I'll show you my attacks in a wee minute. I have the UI size of like the things at the bottom as small as possible. Eagle one-shot archers. Wait, did it? Did the Eagle just one-shot those archers? Oh man, it did. Oh, he... Come on. Come on, get the second star. Get the second star. He's on a 49%. Please. There it is. Oh, the 2-star. He clutches up. Oh, man. Let me just quickly show you. This is how small I have my troops. Okay, here we go, Harjeev. Let's go, let's go. Okay, what value are we going to get here? Is he going to... Oh, is he going to go for it? Is he going to go... Is he going to blimp from the bottom to get the mono? He is. He's getting the monolith, the eagle, the double... And okay, let's go. Come on, we can get this. This should be value. If we can get this, this should be nice. Invis need to be spot on. Queen needs to be super careful here because we decide to invis the queen. That's a good call. Invis. Too slow. He could have got more value there. He could have got that multi-target inferno if he'd used another invis. He's struggling. I think he's struggling to move between. To be fair, I think his queen will take down the multi-target inferno anyway, so maybe investing that extra invis wasn't really necessary there. King's going to be coming from that left-hand side of the base. Here come these super archers. Has to be careful there. Scatter shot. Yep. We freeze up the scatter because those healers are healing the warden rather than the queen when the queen desperately needs healing and the warden doesn't. Need to be careful here because that scatter shot is doing some damage. Don't forget we have gone opposite side from the town hall here, so we really are playing with fire here. We have to use our spells to the best use here, otherwise we're going to struggle. Queen ability. Queen's going to have to go to ability. We dropped our totem, but it means the scatter shot is still going to be splash damaging onto our troops. We have one freeze left, and that freeze either has to be used on the town hall or on the scatter shot. Oh, there's the ability. We freeze the town hall, but I don't think we're getting the town hall. The town hall is eating up our super archers, and they are going... Oh, they're going everywhere but the town hall. And it's going to be a 1-star. I mean, I could see the plan here. I definitely could see the plan here. He was going for the 3-star, and I think that was a smart play. I think he had to go for the 3-star because he'd already struggled on a couple of attacks. If he had blimped for the town hall, the value would have been so minimal. He would have got the town hall, but not really that much else. But then maybe he would have had more support spells, invis spells, etc. to deal with the rest of the base. Tough. It's going to be a 1-star though. He is pushing the percentage really, really high, but I mean, that town hall, you saw how quickly it melted the super archers as soon as they came in range of that town hall. It just absolutely toasted them. So this one looks like it's going to push up potentially even to a 90% 1-star, which is tough for Harjeev there, but it's an 89% 1-star on that one. I'm not sure how many attacks he has left. Hopefully we can see he has 2 attacks left. 2 attacks left. Let's go, Harjeev. Come on, let's go, let's go. Alright. There's value. There's definitely value. I mean, Monolith potentially. There is the Invis spell tower, which he does need to be careful of. So it's interesting. Again, he decides to opt to... Yo, are his Super Wizards dead? F's in the chat, please. F's in the chat. Okay, this is all about recovery now. This is all about recovery. He needs to super wall break into the town hall compartment, because first things first, we have to secure that town hall. Yo, where are our troops going? Okay, he's gonna use the Queen Warden for the town hall. He's gonna freeze it up. Town hall's gonna be secured. Queen is probably gonna get toasted though by that Monolith. Invises her up. She is sitting right in that poison from the town hall though. Freezes up the Monolith. This is tough. This is really tough. He's gonna continue to use... Oh, our Grand Warden goes down, and losing the Life Gem and the Rage Gem is really not fun. CC Troop is out. He uses the Invis. Nice. Okay, Monolith Masher, there it is. Achievement complete. Queen is down. And now it's just a case of percent. He is currently on 28%. I would worry personally about the Monolith, because you have to keep your Queen alive. Like, the Queen is such a pivotal part of this attack because of the Monolith arrow. So if she gets locked onto by the Monolith, I think it's tough. But here we go. Let's see. 30% is what we're currently on. 34, 35, 36. It's not going to be enough. 11v15 is actually nuts. I agree. It is. It's genuinely insane, and it's really tough. What do I think about Elite 9 Brazil? I love Town Hall 9 clans. I love any specific Town Hall clans. Oh, he nearly hit without CC there. That was close. But yeah. Harjeev is the GOAT. And I am incredibly... privileged to have him attacking on the channel. Massive shout out to Harjeev for coming through. It is literally the middle of the night for him right now. So massive shout out to Harjeev for agreeing to do these attacks. It's never easy doing live attacks with an audience. But he's done his Town Hall 8, 9, 10 and 11 attacks for us today. So huge shout out to Harjeev. Honestly, this guy's insane. And it's amazing to have him as part of the Barracks community. Here we go though, his last attack of the stream going to be coming in here. Can we get the value we need? Can we get the value we need? Here come the Invis. We're finally onto that Town Hall. He is... Oh, we lose one. Come on. Get the Town Hall, get the Town Hall. Nice. There is the value. There's the value. Alright. Finally, we get a blimp that actually is able to pick up some value for us. We will need to be careful with that single target Inferno, just because we have our Queen and our Warden about to walk directly into the path of it. We did opt to freeze up the enemy Dragon Duke, which is honestly a really good shout. The Dragon Duke is crazy strong. Okay, here we go. Couple of Super Archers now going to be coming in. King has done his job. Down goes the Totem to help tank for that scatter shot. We know how deadly they can be against troops in groups. We're freezing up the Eagle Artillery. There's the Queen ability. It gets forced early. Just too much damage on her. Healers doing their job. Poison coming down on the CC. We're currently at 45%. King doing a grand old job on the outside of the base. King looking good, he is doing work. Queen needs to get some healing from those healers if we stand any chance of pushing this one through. Freezing again for that Eagle Artillery, really good shout. I don't think we have any spell support left. No, we are all fresh out of spells. Now it's just about trying to snipe off as much percentage as we can. Super Archers are toast. I don't know what happened to them. They're toast. They're gone. They're evaporated, and now we've just got a bit of a mini Warden walk through in the core of the base. Yeah, this one I guess is just going to push up on percentage a little bit here in the back end. Warden will go down pretty much right now, and it's going to finish a 70% 2-star. So let's see if he is going to show us. So he finishes rank 15. I don't know what the percent that gets promoted is in this group. 1.6. I agree. It is tough. It's brutal. Oh, he had a GG's. Let's get some GG's in the stream for Harjeev. Should we ask him? Should we ask him if he wants to do his war hits? If he hits this 18, oh man, is he just gonna YOLO? Is he just gonna YOLO it? Here we go. We can jump over onto this one, so we can see it full screen because I can just spectate him now. Yeah, big shout out to Harjeev. I mean, I would love, like, if any of you guys are top rank pushers, I would love for you guys to come on and showcase your attacks, because the pressure is genuinely insane. Like, it takes, so it's like another thing, you're worrying about people watching you. It's tough. Okay, here we go. In comes the blimp. We're going to be taking down the Eagle Artillery. We're going to take down a couple other things as well. He is just going to let them die off. We have the Queen and the Warden going to be pushing around that left-hand side of the base. Decent bit of value there. We've already dealt with a CC as well. I could probably do my hits as well. I appreciate everyone jumping in the chat. I don't think anyone needs to fall out in the chat over these attacks. Like, if someone thinks that he could do something better, then, like, I'm all for giving advice or giving opinions. Like, I think it's valid. And I don't think anyone was being overly critical. Harjeev's had some ups, some downs. I mean, if you watched my stream last week, I was genuinely absolutely shocking. But yet it was still a super entertaining stream. I had so much fun. I mean, it was probably the most clippable stream of my entire Clash of Clans career, and I've been playing since 2013 and making videos since 2013. So yeah, I've been in the content game for Clash of Clans for a long time, and last week was so funny. It was genuinely so entertaining. So part of me is kind of glad that I actually didn't sign up on my accounts this week, so I didn't have the pressure of doing these hits. Because it means we can watch someone much better than me, like Harjeev, Pangome, Knells doing their hits. Pangome and Knells, by the way, also Barracks members. They're hopefully going to be doing their hits live on stream very, very soon. But if you guys didn't already know, and you are new to the stream, here at the Barracks community, we have a Discord server. Discord is right below me, right here. You guys can hop into the Discord and check that out. We have Barracks clans for Town Hall 7 all the way through to Town Hall 13 now. So we have Barracks 7, Barracks 8, 9, 10, 11. We then have Barracks Rise, which is our brand new 12 and 13 clan. So if you guys have a Town Hall 12 or Town Hall 13, doesn't matter how it's ranked, you guys can hop in our brand new clan. It would be awesome if you want to hop in there. I just realized I have another light here that I'm meant to be using for my face cam, because I realize I'm pretty dull at the moment. I think Harjeev might be eyeing up the Town Hall 18. He's having a good look at it. But I don't want to put any pressure on him to do it. You have a question about Rise? Sure. What's up? I think for that Town Hall 18, I just don't think that Blizzard Super Archers will work. I think like potentially we have to go for like a Queen Charge. Hit? Maybe? How will CW work? Only 13? No, our CWL will have Town Hall 13s and 12s. It'll be run exactly the same as the rest of the clans. People will opt in at the start, and I'll just rotate people in and out. It'll be exactly the same. I don't want to give priority to one town hall or the other because it's a joint clan. So if people sign up on the 13 and people sign up on the 12, they'll both hopefully get the same amount of game time. I try to do it equal in all the clans. It's going to be tough, honestly, organising another... it's going to be super tough organising another CWL because right now I am struggling keeping up with 5 clans, and then suddenly I'm adding a 6th, but we'll see. It looks like Harjeev's maybe building his army to take on this Town Hall 18. This guy's going to get an insane amount of Blizzard value in the core here as long as he doesn't mess it up. Yeah, he's got this. This is clutch. He's maybe not getting as much value as he was... Oh dear. Classic Super Wizards. Okay, we don't quite take down the entire core, but I mean, we got enough value there that this one should 3-star. 7th soon. I know, it is brutal. So we're going to have clans from Town Hall 7 all the way through to Town Hall 15 soon. I was an OG Legends League player on Town Hall 11. Yeah, if you want to jump in, Barracks 11 is our... What was the announcement you had for today? Did I have an announcement for today? The announcement I had for today was that there was going to be a stream tomorrow, and that was going to be Pangomi. But sadly, that stream's... That's fallen through. We're not going to be able to do those hits with Pangomi, so that's why we're doing the stream today. Sent the request for Barracks Rise. No worries, I'll check it out in a wee second. I think Harjeev is about to go in on his hit against this Town Hall 18. This one is definitely going to 3-star. If it's on your Town Hall 11, you can jump into Barracks 11. If it's a Town Hall 12 or 13, yeah, we'll happily have you in Rise. I'm waiting to see if he's going to hit. Is this one going to get it? Or is it going to time fail? Oh, it's your 13. No worries. I'll accept it in a wee second. Oh, he's going sneakies. Yeah, we get this. There's the 3-star. GG, Swizz. Okay, if we hop on over to this one, you'll see Harjeev is currently about to hit the Town Hall 18. Here we go. He's in. Good luck, Harjeev. You got this. You got this. Okay. We will switch over to watch it on my iPad, just so we get it in a little bit better quality. So Warden's going to be coming from the top. Warden should be doing enough. We have all of our healers on the Warden. Man, look how slow that Warden is. That's genuinely insane. How long it takes him to take down a multi-archer tower. Okay. We're using a lot of sneaky goblins here, actually. We're using a lot of sneaky goblins for percent. What's he using for the town hall? He's got... So there's no lava hound, which I thought he may use. He's basically using sneaky goblins to just snipe off all the collectors for percent. Here comes an absolute army of skeletons, but we've got a couple of minions to come in and help support. That Grand Warden, he's taking a lot of time. Is he fireballing? He is, he's fireballing. But we don't have any earthquakes. I feel like... should we have brought earthquakes? No. Am I doing another stream this week? No. I did plan originally to do the Pangomi stream tomorrow, but that one's fallen through. Pangomi's going to do them next week. I've also got Knills at some point doing his. I'll probably do my own live attacks at some point next week. I'm going to have my Town 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 all doing their ranked hits at some point next week, which hopefully will go a little bit better. He needs to keep in mind he only has 27% here, and we have 1 minute left on the clock. Timing is definitely going to be a big issue here. We need every single building to count. Can we snipe off? Oh, he giant arrows. Okay, I was not expecting to see a giant arrow there. We're using our spiky ball. We're using a totem. Fireball comes in from that top section of the base. Doesn't really get the value we were looking for. Oh no, we needed a Cocoloon. We needed a Cocoloon. Please, Blimp, make it. Does it get inside the walls? We heal. What's it? What was inside that blimp? I don't know what was inside that blimp, but rip. He says, yep, let me go home. Oh, I'm so sorry that I made you do that, Harjeev. GG's. I don't know what was inside his blimp, though. I completely missed it. Like, it obviously did, whatever it was didn't get inside the wall compartments. I liked the plan, though. Like, I think the plan was there. Like, because he nearly got there with his percent. He also just got a legendary. He literally just opened a chest and got a legendary. GG's. Right, let's see. What was in his blimp? Literally, I cannot see anything that came out of his... Thanks, Super. Let's have a look. We'll see at the end. Did he have sneakies? Oh, he had super wizards. They obviously got instantly toasted. Oh well, GG's. GG's to our guy Harjeev. Thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. That was a long stream. If you are English, go and watch the England game. I believe it kicks off in 5 minutes, so enjoy that. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys for a live stream next week. I also do have some YouTube videos hopefully coming out fairly soon. But yeah, massive shout out to Harjeev, absolute legend for doing this. If you're watching this on YouTube on the catch up, feel free to leave a comment down below. But I'll catch you guys in the next stream at some point next week, which will be either Pangomi, Knills, or myself. So thanks for watching.